This is a good addition to our festival, Shravan Utsav. Huh? They have got Shravan Utsav. We already have Mahotsav, Gaur Purnima Mahotsav. And part of that. And Russian translation? Someone is translating for you? Russian? Yeah? Yeah? Happening? Yes? You're okay? You're set? Good. And Bengali devotees, Mataji is in the back, someone translating for them. Kaun translation karega? Okay. So, Hari Hari. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who was born not far from here, then spending 24 years, Hari, oh. In Navadvip, he takes sannyas. Yeah, he goes to Katwa and he becomes Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Your name is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Before he was Nimai and Mahaprabhu, all the different names, Vishwambhar. And then suddenly, on sannyas initiation day, he became known as Sri Krishna Chaitanya. The first thing Lord Gauranga or Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to do was to go to Vrindavan. So, but then he was tricked and brought to Shantipur, where he met all the residents of Navadvip, especially Sachi Mata, who changed plans of her son. Her son is Nimai. That is favorite name for her. She wouldn't call him by any other name but Nimai, Nimai, Nimai. So she said, Vrindavan, that's very far. And I know it's not proper for you to return to Navadvip. So what about Jagannath Puri? Okay, so be it. Your wish is my command, as they say. Your wish that I stay in Jagannath Puri. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left for Jagannath Puri along with Nityanand Prabhu, Mukunda Datta, Jagdanand Pandit and Damodara Pandit. 5 of them, they left Shantipur for Jagannath Puri. On the way, well, mostly chanting and dancing, which Mahaprabhu never stopped doing. On the way they were stopping. Ramuna they stopped. A darshan of Gopinath, not Tota Gopinath. Tota Gopinath is Jagannath Puri. This is which Gopinath? Kshirachor Gopinath. And Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu shared pastimes of Gopinath in relationship with Madhvendra Puri. He remembered Madhvendra Puri and how Lord stole Kshir for Madhvendra Puri. As the party proceeded, they were in Katak, and now it was turn of Nityanand Prabhu to take the mic, and he addressed small gathering and narrated the pastimes of Gopal. Which Gopal? Sakshi Gopal. This was a Gopinath, Kshirchor Gopinath, and his Gopal, Sakshi Gopal. And then they have, on the way, anyway, all these details are there. We can't get into it. Nityanand Prabhu broke dand of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dandabhanga Leela. There's a place on the way to Jagannath Puri called Dandabhanga Leela, where danda was broken. 3 dand. Mahaprabhu was annoyed. He said, anyway, either you go first and I will follow you, or I will go and then you could come right behind. We cannot be together now. So others said, okay, please you proceed. And Mahaprabhu was the first one to proceed towards Jagannath Puri. They were very close now. They were able, there's a place called Athara Nala. You know these places? There are 18, one bridge has 18 spans or pillars, Athara Nala. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, seeing Jagannath Puri flag and the dome, starts running. Jagannath is pulling him like a magnet. And as he is getting closer, he's running faster. More he gets closer, more faster. He's running towards Jagannath. And as he finally enters Jagannath Puri temple, he's in Darshan Mandap, and Jagannath is on the altar. There's a big, long Darshan Mandap. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to run and embrace his Lord, Jagannath. But he couldn't manage. He fell on the ground, just saying jug, jug. All that he could say, jug, 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 and that was it. Hari Hari. It was time for Arati. Pujaris were there, and the guard, Chowkidar, also was there. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's rolling on the ground and trembling and shedding tears, when this was observed by pujaris, they had seen many others coming in the past and exhibiting their devotion by shedding tears, but they were not genuine. Maybe they were doing a chili bhav. That's a different thing. We also had kirtans in 77 here. during Mayapur festival, and we had so many kirtan parties from all over Bengal, and there's a competition. And who cries more, who sheds tears more, who rolls on the ground more, they would get the prize. That they were thinking like that. So I think they were exhibiting their bhav. Jayapataka Maharaj said once that their bhav sometimes is chili bhav. Chili that you eat, especially red chili. So some of them bring chili powder and very expertly and tactfully, by smearing the eyes, they throw some chili powder, and then next 1-2 hours they're shedding tears like anything. Chili bhav. And those pujaris of Jagannath Puri temple, they had seen so many others, sahajiyas coming and exhibiting their bhav, bhakti. So they thought, this is another one. So watchman was about to, in fact, Chaitanya Charitamrita says, this pastime we are reading or remembering from Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 6. So there it described that watchman was ready to beat. If you sleep, we will beat you. I'm already only 3 minutes into the lecture and some of you are ready to sleep. Maybe my lecture is not so excited, just to putting you to sleep. But then, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was luckily on the scene. He was in the temple that day. And he's a big personality. Also, Pandit and the priest, the scholar and logician and whatnot. We'll be talking more about his identity more as we talk more. So he forbade that watchman, hey, stop. And then he took charge of Mahaprabhu. And then thinking what to do. Of course, he did not know who this person is rolling on the ground or exhibiting ecstasy. But nonetheless, he wanted to protect. So finally, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya decided to carry him. He was carried to the home of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Soon the party of remaining 4 Prabhus, Nityanand Prabhu, Mukunda Datta, and 2 Pandits, Damodara Pandit and the other one, Jagdanand Pandit, they arrive. And of course they want to catch up with Mahaprabhu. Where is Mahaprabhu? We want to meet Mahaprabhu. So they were inquiring as they were entering, or they were closer in the vicinity of the temple. And there comes Gopinath Acharya. He's a person. Well, he was from Navadvip. So he immediately, hey, Mukunda, hey, Haribol, Mukunda. They knew each other. So, how come you are here? They said, we have come with Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Vishwambhar or Nimaya. He has taken sannyas and we were traveling together. He went ahead of us. We are looking for him. And Gopinath Acharya also did not know about arrival of Mahaprabhu and his ecstasy. And so as they inquired, they found out that that sannyasi who fell in the temple because of the ecstatic emotions, he was carried to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's home. So immediately they all ran to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's home. Hey, what about Mukunda Datta? What about Jagannath Darshan? Let's take Jagannath Darshan first and then go. No, they said, no, we want to go to wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. For them, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Jagannath. Hari Hari Bol. So they all went to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's home. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya welcomed this smaller party that was now joining Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also offers his pranams, especially to Nityanand Prabhu. And all these Prabhus, they saw Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lying unconscious. Okay, before these four Prabhus and also Gopinath Acharya's arrival at home of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he had done some tests, prescription, on the diagnosis and prescription. And there were no motions, everything is suspended, no movement in the body. Then he had taken a cotton swab, held in front of the nostrils of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then he noticed just little few of those threads of the cotton slightly moving. So he's here. He was wondering, is he still with us, or because there was no symptom of life, so to say, externally speaking. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had come to conclusion that this ecstasy is a genuine one. This is not a fake one. This is a real, genuine, deep emotions. And it's mentioned Sudipta Satvik, some technical. Sudipta Satvika ei namaye pranoy Nitya Siddha Bhakte e Sudipta Bhava hoy. And he had come to conclusion that Nitya Siddha Bhakta, only Nitya Siddha, eternally liberated person. And that too, not from Vaikuntha or even Ayodhya or Dwarka, someone from Vrindavan, like gopis or like Radha Rani, only could have emotions like this person is exhibiting. He's a Mahabhagavat. He will be declaring that a little later on. So now, although he had diagnosed what kind of symptoms are this genuine ecstasy, but Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had no clue how to revive, how to get him to come to the external consciousness. But these other Prabhus, they knew only way to get him out of there when he's deep within the heart or deep within Antarmukh, how to make him Bahirmukh, coming to the external consciousness. Only way is to Chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. So they did that, they tried that and was working as if, I'm just thinking that Mahaprabhu, who is with his Lord within his heart, but then he is also signaled, yes, but your Lord is also out here. Look, come out. So when they were saying Hare Krishna means Krishna is here. This is Krishna. Hare Krishna. As they chanted Hare Krishna, Krishna was appearing, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's attention is kind of getting, we can't say distracted, but from Krishna within his heart to Krishna outside his heart or around him in the form of the holy name. Look, here. He's outside here also. Hridayena Sringha, Bahirna Sringha, Yato Yami Tato Narsimha. Narsimha, you are in the heart, you are outside the heart, you are wherever I go, you are there, or you be there. That's the idea. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me. That's also the prayer. Wherever I look, oh Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami. Nayana, eyes, Patha, path. Gami, let me go, or let my attention go. Wherever I look, you be on the path of my eyes path. This is eyes path. This one is eye. You be there. So by chanting the holy names loudly and for a long time, got Chaitanya Mahaprabhu out of there. He was in there. They got him out of there, and so he was up, and as soon as he was up, he was immediately starts chanting Haribo, Haribo. So Jagannath, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, as much as he was surprised to see this kind of ecstasies, these symptoms which he had heard or read about it, but for first time that day, he saw someone displaying those symptoms, exhibiting those symptoms. So he was surprised and pleased also. And the other surprise was to get him out of there. He did not know what to do, but then he found out when these Prabhus chanted Hare Krishna, so they succeeded. He had no clue how to revive his so-called external consciousness. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya suggested, you all now please go to the ocean by the beach side, take your bath and come back and take your prasad. So that is what they did. So this was the first time Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking bath in Bay of Bengal. Of course, that is a transcendental beach there, and there's a Tirthasthan, because there's also now there's a Haridas Thakur Samadhi and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So later on, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would be going there every day to go take bath. So this was the first day. He has taken bath. Upon returning, prasadam was ready. Which prasad? Mahaprasad. But which Mahaprasad? Jagannath Mahaprasad. Jagannath. Jagannath is known for what? Jagannath is known for his prasad. If you have probably no idea the quantity of prasad that he eats or relishes, and I won't describe it. Huge quantity. Pujari doesn't take just one plate of, it's like a lorry full. One lorry, big lorry, 6 times a day. And all the pilgrims, all that they eat is Mahaprasad. That's enough for thousands could eat. So special Mahaprasad was arranged. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was personally serving all of them, especially Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was fed by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And then there was a talk. After eating was a meeting. They met each other. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya says, Namo Narayanaya. He is a Mayavadi, he is Advaitavadi, so this is how they offer their obeisances. Especially to sannyasis. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is sannyasi, is offering. So even sannyasis are considered Narayan or Aham Brahmasmi, Tvam Brahma Asi. We are all Brahma, we are all God, or I am God, you are God. That idea. So the Mayavadis offer pranam saying, Namo Narayanaya. Namo Narayana Bali Namaskara Kaila Krishne Matirastu Bali Gosai Kahila. But Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu responded saying, Krishner Matiyastu. This is how the Vaishnavas offer their blessings. You should learn this from today onwards if you wish to bless somebody, if you think you are competent, big enough. If you have adhikar, then you can do. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur always blessed his visitors or his followers saying, Krishne Mati Astu. Could you say that? Krishne Mati Astu. Krishna, in Krishna. Mati, your mind, your intelligence, may that be in Krishna or fixed in Krishna, or may you become Krishna conscious. Krishna Mati Astu. So remember that. Or remember to write it down as someone is attempting to write it down. I think others have a confidence, good memory. They think they're not going to forget. So, Gosai Janete Jahi Kahas Purvashram, and then they were making inquiries. Chaitanya Rama Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, where is this sannyasi from? They had no clue. So Gopinathacharya said, this sannyasi, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is from Navadvip. Now Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also was from Navadvip. One time he was born and brought up in Navadvip at Vidyanagar. You know Vidyanagar in Navadvip? Ritudvip. And as we go Ritudvip, one night, Parikrama stops at Vidyanagar. Anyway, I will not get into the details. So, he was born there. Visharad. Maheshwar Visharad was the name of the father of Sarvabhauma. And it is described by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and others that Sarvabhaumacharya's father used to be the classmate of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's maternal grandfather, who is Nilambar Chakravarti. Nilambar Chakravarti and Maheshwar Visharad, they were classmates. So the one time, Sarvabhauma was from Navadvip. He did not want to disturb Navadvip with his impersonal philosophy and preaching. So he had left for Jagannath Puri. So now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has caught up with him and he's going to liberate him from that conditioning, that bond, that covering of Mayavad. Visharadera Sahaje Puja Pujatumi Arate Sanyas Ataevo Tomar Ami Nijadas. So when Gopinath Acharya had introduced Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also mentioned a lot of things have been mentioned. His son of Jagannath Mishra, and he was named Vishwambhar by Nilambar Chakravarti. And then now he has taken sannyas and come to Jagannath Puri. So Sarvabhauma developed great respect for. He used to respect sannyasis. So respectfully he says, Ami Nijadas. He's saying to Chaitanya, you make me your servant. Tumi Jagat Guru Sarva Loka Hita Karta Vedanta Padao Sannyasira Upakarta. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are Jagat Guru. I'm just taken sannyas, but you are already Jagat Guru. And you are a benefactor of sannyasis, and you are teaching Vedant to so many of your followers. Ami balaka sannyasi bhala manda nahi jani. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ami balak sannyasi. I'm just brand new or just baby sannyasi. I just took sannyasi. I'm balak sannyasi. I don't know much. Tomara ashraya linu guru karimani. I want to take your shelter, accept you as my guru. Aji je haila amara badai vipatti taha haite kele tumi amara avyahati. He says, I'm very thankful. If you were not going to be there in Jagannath Puri temple today, as I had arrived and lost my external consciousness and fell and you saved me today. Otherwise, who knows what those pujaris and the watchmen could have done to me. You saved me, you protected me. I'm grateful to you. Prabhu kahe mandira bhitare na jaibo garudera pashe rahi darshana karibo. And immediately Sarvabhauma is kind of taking superior position and he wants to take care of this new sannyasi and he's giving some instructions or some guidelines. And now he says, when you go next time for darshan, just take darshan from the distance. You better stand next to the Garud Stham, which is at the other end, where the deities are. If the deities are here, Garud Stham in Jagannath Puri temple is all the way in the back. and there's a Garuda's thumb there, and so Sarvabhauma Bhattaji, you should stand there, and from there you should take darshan. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was following those guidelines, taking darshan from standing next to the Garuda's thumb. I was there in Jagannath Puri many times, but one of my more recent visit, I was inside Jagannath Puri temple, and we had a guide, Panda guide, and he was showing us around, and he took us, our small party, all the way in the back of Darshan Mandap next to Stham, and he made me stand next to the Garuda's thumb. Yes, a Garuda's thumb pillar, and he held my left hand and asked me to touch a particular spot. There was a little marking, little hole. And as I followed him, this Panda, he said, this is where you are standing, Mahaprabhu is to stand here. And where your hand right now is held, this is where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to hold pillar with his hand, his fingers. And just by the touch of his fingers, this pillar has melted. That hole that you see, you feel? Yes, I feel. That is because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when I was standing right there where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to stand and take darshan and his hand on the pillar, and then I hear from Panda, then I felt something. Something was happening to me that time. It was a special experience. Hari Hari. And then immediately Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya started making all the arrangements for these atithis, visiting guests. He told Gopinath Acharya, you know that my aunt, she has that house which is in a secluded place, quiet corner. So bring all our visitors, our guests to that place and make nice arrangement for their stay. So that is where Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Mukunda Datta Damodar Pandit and Jagdanand Pandit were residing. And that place is not far from Jagannath Mandir. Probably many of you have visited that place. That is where, soon as we talk, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed his Shadbhuj form to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. That's coming up. So, Ganga Mata Goswamini. Ganga Mata Goswamini that has become like her peat, or that is where, yes, she has a temple, her deities. She's not there, of course. She was, but so that's where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityanand, they were all residing, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya personally made that arrangement. And then he was talking with Gopinath Acharya, said, you know, this sannyasis, he's really attracting my mind. He's so beautiful. He's really enchanting. I'm just thinking of him all the time. It's very difficult to take him off my mind. He's disclosing his mind, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's name. No. Prakriti vinita sannyasi dekhite sundar amara bahu priti bade ihara upar. My priti, I really like you, I really like him. It's just first day or just few days have passed, As already Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is kind of fallen in love. She's liking Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like that. He's likable. He's lovable. And by his beauty, he's preaching with his beauty. Even before he opens his mouth, he doesn't even want to talk. His beauty is preaching. His beauty is so powerful. That is one of the opulence of the Lord. So the beauty, just looking at him is enough. Killing with the love, they say killing with the love. He was kind of killing the Advaitvad mentality, impersonal mentality, eradicating, killing. Sri Gopinath kahe Nama Sri Krishna Chaitanya, and his name is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. But then, although Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is liking Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his humility and his beauty, but he's concerned also. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya says, he's how old is he? He's 24 years old. Then he's thinking, how could he maintain his sannyas at the age 24? It's a difficult time. I want to train him. I want to teach him. I want to give him lessons in Vedanta. So he just doesn't remain sentimental, but philosophically sound. And, he says, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the name is very nice. First class name. But he has taken initiation from Keshav Bharati. He said that parampara is second class. I want to make him first class, belong to first class parampara, disciplic succession. So I want to teach him the Vedanta. And then he will be elevated from second grade to the higher grade, the first class. When Gopinath Acharya and especially him heard this statement from Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he didn't like it. And he protested, what? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't need to learn, take lessons from you for his elevation. He is complete and perfect. He is full of knowledge. He doesn't lack anything. Give up this misunderstanding. Gopinath Acharya is, he could say so, the speciality of Gopinath Acharya is Gopinath Acharya, he knows Mahaprabhu. He knows Mahaprabhu's position. Jai Gaur, Sai Krishna, Sai Jagannath. You know this? Jai Gaur, Sai Krishna, Sai Jagannath. Jai Gaur, Sai Krishna, Sai Jagannath. One who is Jagannath is Chaitanya, is Krishna. They are three, one and the same. So Gopinath Acharya had this realization. He knew that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he had that conviction. So with that conviction he was talking, declaring him to be personality of Godhead. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's followers were also around there. They were also hearing Gopinath Acharya making the claim Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Jai Gaur, Sai Krishna, Sai Jagannath. Not in those words, but different words he is using and trying to make the point he is Lord himself. So when the followers of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya heard this, they said, Shishyaka Ishvara Tattva Sadhi Anumane Acharya Kaya Anumane Nahe Ishvara Jnane. The followers said, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's followers, that Lord could be realized or understood by Anuman. There are different pramans, evidences. One of them is Anuman, inference, hypothesis, or Anuman. But Acharya, there's Gopinath, there is, no, Anumane nahi. Not by Anuman, Ishvara Jnane. By knowing Ishwar Tattva, one could realize, and that is Shabda Praman or Shastra Praman or Veda Praman, not Anuman, not Pratyaksha. There are three. There are about, I think, dozen or 10 different evidences, Praman. And three are principal. Shastra Praman or Shruti Praman. Shruti Praman is one. Then Anuman, and third one is Pratyaksha Praman. So says by Shruti or by Shastra, Tattva, knowing this is how you could know. Anumana pramana nahe ishvara tattva jane. Krishna kripa bina ishvarera keha nahi jane. And Gopinath Acharya said something very nice. We should also know this. I think the reason we are going through this liberation, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya getting liberated, because we also wish to become liberated, right? Are some of you interested in liberation? More than liberation. You may say, oh, no, not interested. Not interested. Yes or no? No. Okay, then go. This class is for those who are interested in.
About liberation, there is a eternal seva to the Lord.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, whatever you say, I'm going to say. So, so we want to, in this chapter, we get to know how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya becomes freedom from ignorance, freedom from maya, freedom from bhukti, mukti kami, siddhi kami, sakale ashant, Krishna bhakta nishkam ataeva shant. You heard of this? So his mukti is mukti kam. His kamana of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is mukti kamana. And in the commentaries, Bhaktivinoda Thakur and others are explaining how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya free from mukti kamana and make King Pratap Rudra free from bhukti kamana. So good to study this so that we also become free from these bonds and these bondages, conditioning of bhukti or mukti or siddhi. So, Gopinath Acharya says, Anumani praman nahi ishvare tattva jnana. That Anuman is not the praman. Anuman is hypothesis, inference is not the evidence. Kripa vina ishwarera keha nahi jane. Without kripa of Lord, no one could know Him. So kripa factor he's talking about. Mahabhagavat Hoya Chaitanya Gosai. As Gopinath Acharya is making claims, proclaiming that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya says, no. I mean, he is Mahabhagavat, which I have confirmed. I have first-hand experience of this. I studied all the symptoms and all those emotions and ecstasies and bhav. And for sure he is a Mahabhagavat. But how could you claim that he is God? He is Mahabhagavat. How do you know he is God? So there's very many and nice arguments that Gopinath Acharya is presenting. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is not the only person. Maybe that time he was one, maybe others also. Those who accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a bhakta, as a Mahabhagavat, but not as God. India is full of all Hindus in India. Anyway, they all think, when I thought like this and we were taught like that Mahaprabhu is just a bhakta, as a devotee, a sannyasi, and or even premi bhakta, like Tukaram was in Maharashtra. Tukaram, Sant Tukaram ki. And you go to Gujarat and the Sant Narsimha Mehta ki. And you go to Rajasthan and Mirabai ki. And you go to Punjab and Nanak ki. And then you go to Uttar Pradesh and who wrote the Ramayana? What is the name? Tulsidas. Tulsidas ki. Then you come to Bengal and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. So like that they say. And they are all devotees. Tukaram, this, that, Tulsidas, from each state. So from Bengal, Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya. So they just put in the list, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is listed amongst saints. And so this was also what was understood or misunderstood by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He also thought, he's a Mahabhagavat, that much I accept. But how could you claim that he is God? What is evidence? And then he also says, Shastras, there's a talk of 3 yugas, 3 yugi. Lord is 3 yugi. He appears in 3 ages, not in Kali Yuga. There is no mention of Lord's appearance in Kali Yuga. But you are saying this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu now appeared in Kali Yuga is God. Then how could he be 3 yogi? Then Gopinath Acharya says 3 yogi because Chaitanya Lord doesn't appear as a Leela avatar in Kali Yuga. So he appears in other 3 yugas as a Leela avatar, not in Kali Yuga. So that is why he gets the name Tri-yugi. Ataeva Tri-yuga kari kahi Vishnu naam Kali yuge avatara nahi shastra jnyan. Then Gopinath Acharya says, you are supposed to be Pandit, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya ji. And for your information, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is Brihaspati, the spiritual master of the gods in heaven. Spiritual master is also in the heaven and gods are also in the heaven. Now, just to participate in the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Brihaspati has descended. Brihaspati has taken avatar. Of course, is not avatar in normal, regular sense, but he has descended from Swarga. So he is very learned. So you are learned, but you don't seem to be, you have not taken note of what Bhagavatam and Mahabharata says about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhagavata Bharata Dui Shastrera Pradhan Yai Dui Grantha Vakya Nahi Avadhan. And you have not taken note of some statements of these 2 great scriptures. And then Gopinath Acharya is quoting Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 8th, text number 13th. And this is Gargacharya. Gargacharya is now during name-giving ceremony of Krishna in Gokul. Gargacharya gave a little speech. Or in fact, had a dialogue with Nanda Maharaj. There was a small gathering there, name-giving ceremony. And he said, your child, your son, he appears in different ages, in all 4 ages, in different colors. What colors? Shukla, Rakta, Tatha, Pita, Idanim Krishnatam Gata. He appears as Shukla, white, Rakta in red color. Rakta Varaha, Varaha is Svet Varaha, Rakta Varaha, white and red. And Pita, he appears in yellow complexion. And Idanim is now. Now what has happened? Krishnatam Gataha. He has appeared as, and Krishna, blackish, bluish, blackish form. But he also appears as Pita, yellow complexion, and that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. Then he quotes 11th canto, very famous statement. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sangopanga Sraparshadam. You know all this, right? You're supposed to know all this. Yeah, I also was thinking that, if someone wants you to convince him, that prove with the giving Shastric evidence that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Lord Himself, then you could do what Gopinath Acharya is doing. He's quoting different Shastras. And with that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's godhood is being established. So Krishna Varnam, you know the way. I need not explain Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Bhanga Sraparshadam. Krishna appearing as Krishna Varna Varna also refers to Varnan, description. Or Varna also refers to Varnamala, Kokho, Gogho, Tatho, Dadho, Popho, Bobho, Yaro, Lavo. This is Varnan. Lord who appears and describes, glorifies the Lord, chants the holy names of the Lord. Krishna Varnam, Visha Akrishnam. But he doesn't appear as Krishna, blackish, but O Krishna. A means what? A means no. He does not appear in blackish complexion, meaning he appears in whitish golden complexion. Sangopanga Sraparshadam. And he appears as with his Sangha, Upanga, Pavana, Astra, and Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jai Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi. Yeah, this is Sangopangastra Parshadam. He appears with so many of his associates, and even they act like astra, weapon, to do vinashaya cha duskritam. And they all together they establish dharma, principles of dharma. And which dharma? Yagye sankirtana prayer yajantihi sumedhasaha. And all of them together they perform yagya. In Kali, the age of Kali, Lord appears. Krishna Varnam, he chants the names and describes Krishna with so many associates. And he performs yagya called Sankirtan Yagya. Yagya Sankirtana Yajanti Sumedhasa. And those who are intelligent, they worship. That Gauranga is worshipped by the intelligent people of this age of Kali. And then he quotes Mahabharat. You didn't get that? Wherein there's a mention of Lord taking sannyas. There's only one Lord that has taken sannyas, and that is Gauranga. So it says here, Suvarna Varna Hemango. That Lord who is Suvarna Varna Hema Anga. Hema means golden. Suvarna also means gold. His Anga is golden. Gaura Anga, the body is Gaura Varna Anga. And his body is smeared with chandan, sandalwood paste. Sannyasa Krat Shamaha. And he takes sannyas. Lord takes sannyas. Shanto Nishtha Shanti Parayanaha. Shanti Parayan. Chitro Shamdo Tamo Nudo. So you could see. So you wanted to know which Shastras talk Chaitanya Mahaprabhu being the personality of Godhead. Here is evidence. Right from Bhagavatam, Mahabharata. And he is quoting only but few. There are, in fact, so many hundreds of quotations, evidences are there throughout the Shastras, Puranas, and Vedas, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu being the personality of Godhead. Then then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he has this idea of teaching Vedanta to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So one day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Jagannath Mandir. And then they found a maybe quiet corner. They sat down. Now for next 7 days they are going to be, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is going to be talking of Vedanta Sutra, or give his understanding, his commentary on Vedanta Sutra. And so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed, okay, yes. If you think I should hear, or I'm competent, please go ahead. Aradina Mahaprabhu Bhattacharya Sane Anande Karila Jagannatha Darshane. The two of them went to Jagannath Puri temple. They enjoyed darshan of Jagannath. Bhattacharya Sangetare Mandiri Aila Prabhure asana diya apane vasila. He offered asan to Mahaprabhu. He also took one asan, and they both started, children talking, please don't do this, or do something. Yeah. Bhattacharya Sangetara Mandiri Aila. Okay, there. वेदांत पढ़ाई ते तबे आरंभ करिला स्नेह भक्ति करी किछु प्रभु रे कहिला. So then this Bhattacharya Maharaj ki real Pandit is here now. We have a few more minutes. I'll just... No way we could complete this liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's a long chapter, 6th chapter of Madhya Leela. So I think I will say a few more minutes.
Take a few more hours.
Hare Krishna. And then tomorrow we'll have 1.5 hours. So we'll continue this pastime of liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And then if time permits, I had another topic for tomorrow. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doing Brajamandal Parikrama. Okay. So I thought I would be able to finish this today, but there's no way. We are only halfway through here. And then, so the remaining, this chapter, and then see how much touring of Vrindavan we could do. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's tour of Vrindavan. So, Vedanta Shravana ei sannyasira dharma nirantara karatami Vedanta Shravana. So he's kind of more convincing his student, this Bal sannyasi, brand new sannyasi, only 24-year-old, and how could he maintain his sannyasi if he doesn't do serious study of Vedanta? Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is concerned, so he is again repeating here as they're about to commence the commentary on Vedanta Sutra. It says, this is sannyasir dharma, study of Vedanta. निरंतर करो तुमी वेदांत श्रवण प्रभु कहे मोरे तुमी कर अनुग्रह से कर्तव्य तुमी ये मोरे कहो please benedict me, have mercy upon me, and you go ahead. I'm ready to listen to you. Saptadina paryanta aiche kare na shravane bhala manda nahi kahe basi matra shune. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is sitting there for 7 days and he's not making any comment. He's like a Mauni Baba, or it's quiet, and whether what he's hearing is a bhalo, is a manda, is a good or bad, or is understanding, not understanding, he's not saying a word. Ashtama divase tare puche Sarvabhauma satadina karatami vedanta shravana. So 8th day, he asked me, you had been listening to me for 7 days now. Bhala manda nahi kaha raha mauna dhari bhuja ki na bhuja iha jani te na pari. So I don't know. Are you understanding or not? Why don't you say something? Break the silence. Prabhu kahe murkha ami. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Murkha ami. I am a fool. Nahi adhyayan tomara agyate matra kariye shravan. You ordered me, you wanted me to listen to you, so I sat and I listened. This was your idea that I listened, so I did it as for your wish. Sannyasir dharma lagi shravana matra kari tumi yehi artha kara bhujite na pari. Yes, gradually Mahaprabhu is going to say, in a Vedanta Sutra I understand. Vedanta Sutra, when you recite, I understand. But when you do the interpretation part, explanation part, I don't understand what you are trying to say. Tumi shuni raha mauna matra dhari hridaya ki ache tumara bhujitena. So please, what is on your mind or in heart, say something. Prabhu kahe sutrera artha bhujiya nirmal tumara vyakhya shuni hoy mana hoyat vikal. So sutras are making me nirmal. I'm nirmal, free from contamination or ignorance. But tomara vyakhya suni mana hoye vikal mane ki? Vikal. Huh? Perturb. I get bewildered, I get confused. When you read the sutras, it's clear, nirmal. But as soon as you begin giving your interpretation, I'm confused. And he explains further. Sutrera mukhya artha na karaha vyakhyan kalpanartha tamitaha kara kaha achadan. So when you speak, you cover the true meaning, real meaning. You cover it up, you paint it. Make it cloudy. Pramanera madhe shruti pramana pradhan shruti je mukhyartha kahe saita praman. So of all the pramanas, authorities, evidences, the shruti praman, shruti smriti also. Shruti, especially Shruti Pramana, Mukhya. Jivera, yeah, Prabhupada used to always talk about Jivera Asti Vishtha Dui Shankha Gomoy Shruti Vake Sei Dui Mahapavitra Hoy. The Shrutis say that the Shankha, conch shell, is like a bone, the bones of some animal, and the dung is a stool of cow or another animal. The bone and the stool. The Shrutis declare them to be pure. You know, Shankha goes everywhere. It's on the altar. So it's the bones. And the stool is smeared all over the wall to purify the temple floor. And sometimes they bathe Lord. Or Yashoda was making the markings of the cow dung on all over the body of Sri Krishna. So considered pure. Vedas say so, Shrutis say so. But I just heard the Brahmin stool is supposed to be. Is that okay? No, of course not. No other bone, or even some skull of some sage or some, is not allowed anywhere in the vicinity of the temple or altar. Out! Get out this bone or get out this stool. But the Shankha, to broadcast the glories of the Lord, conch shell is blown all the time. Beginning, middle, end, and the cow dung is sacred. And this is authority of the Vedas. This is authority of the Vedas. Prabhupada used to always quote this. Authority of the Vedas. Vyasa Sutrera, I'm already over time. I'll just finish. Vyasa Sutrera Artha Aiche Suryera Kiran Swakalpita Bhashya Meghe Kare Achadan. Wonderful. This, the sutras, original sutras, Vedanta sutras, they are effulgent, like a Surya Kiran, emanating light from, or Gyan Jyoti or Prakash, light. Original sutras, Vedanta sutras. But as soon as you begin talking, giving commentary, immediately the clouds come. It's all cloudy, and then you don't get to see or understand or get that light or enlightenment also from the Vedanta Sutra because of the interpretations of you. This was Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. So when he started talking, he was not talking 7 days, and now he's talking. And he's also explaining why he was not talking. Yes, this is very detailed technical explanation also. Here, Gauna Vritti and Abhida Vritti, and a lot of those points are here. It's worth studying if you wish to defeat the the Mayavad, Advaitavad. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally has refuted. Quite a lengthy. And in conclusion, Mahaprabhu said, Jiver nistara lagi sutra kaila vyas mayavadi bhashya sunile haila sarvanash. Usually we know the second line. But today as I was reading, I took note of the first line also. The two. Jiver nistara lagi sutra kaila vyas. Srila Vyasa, they have kindly compiled Vedanta Sutras or Vyas Sutras, there are different names for those sutras. Jivera Nistara Lagi, in order to Nistar, for liberation, making conditioned souls freedom from bonds of Advaita or all Bhukti Kamna, Mukti Kamna, Siddhi Kamna. That's why that was the intention of Srila Vyasadeva behind compilation of the Vedanta Sutras. But Mayavadi Bhashya. So when Mayavadis comment on those sutras, what happens? Sunile, by listening to that, Hoila Sarvanash, everything is destroyed. Especially devotion to the Lord is finished. Because they want to finish the form of the Lord and activities in service of the Lord. So that's how the Mayavadi Bhashya Suni Hoila Sarvanash. And then Mayavadi, Krishna Aparadhi. Mayavadis are Krishna Aparadhis. They are offenders. Krishna offender. They offend Krishna left and right and this way and that way. They are Aparadhi. Mayavadi, Krishna Aparadhi. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has warned all his followers, be aware, stay away from Mayavadi Bhashya Sunile Hoila Sarvanash. So they are acting, they are anti-party against Srila Vyasadeva or against Lord, against the form of the Lord and pastimes of the Lord, and abode of the Lord, and devotees of the Lord. They are only for Aham Brahmasmi. Hare Soham, Hare Soham, 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 Hare Hare. In Vrindavan there is a ashram called Soham Ashram, Soham. The name of the ashram is Soham Ashram. Sa Aham, So Aham. That's it, grammatically. Sa means he, him, the Lord, is Aham. I am the Lord, I am the Lord. So they have mantra, as we have Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Soham, Hare, Hare Soham. Radharani and Aham. Radharani and myself. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, myself, Radha. So they put themselves in the place or a position of the Lord. So this is their misleading conception. Mayavad, that's why Chaitanya Mayavad Bhashya Sule Hoila Sarvanash. So although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was sitting there 7 days, he did not listen. Everything just was bouncing off his ears, not going anything. He did not allow anything to get in or absorb in. He was just... Okay. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Sarvabhauma ki jai. Gopinath Acharya ki jai. Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. जगन्नाथ स्वामी की जय, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, गौर प्रेम, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे।
His Holiness Lokanath